Okay, well, this morning we're off to Derbyshire. I'm going to teach you all about how to get a target species. My target species today is the dipper. So let's see how we get on. I remember the first time I went to photograph a dipper. I'd never actually seen a dipper, but the night before I decided, well, I'm going to look for a target species and I'm going to find a dipper. And we went to this place in Derbyshire, and it was a nice river. I thought, well, let's have a chance, let's see if we've got a chance. So it was fantastic because within 5 minutes we saw our first dipper, and I was photographing for the first time something that I'd never seen before. So that really spurred me on because I decided to go for a target species. And we found what we was looking for, and since then I've done that with a lot of birds or animals. Decided that's what we're going to go for that day. Just stopped off at this little place I know. Last time I was down here there was a mandarin duck. Now they do make a fantastic picture. In fact, the female mandarin is one of my favourite birds. I think it's so pretty. But I know this place, there's water, and for wildlife photography, anywhere where there's water is a place that you need to be looking for. Okay, well, as we're going down to the dipper, we've come down this lane. I know this barn, I've looked over, and there's a little owl sitting in the window, and that makes a real nice shot, that does. I'll let you have a look. And hopefully you can see that. That's a little owl perched in that window on that barn. We're just on his way to find a dipper, and we came down this road and noticed that he was sitting, or she was sitting in there. Okay, well, I managed to get a little closer, as you've just seen, and so this is the final picture that I've ended up with. Okay, so while we're down here looking for the dipper, I've come across two fantastic looking swans, and they've got 5 cygnets, and they're carrying one, the mother's carrying 2 on its back. So that does make a real nice picture. I'll let you have a look. So this is what we're looking for. Shallow river with rocks. This is an ideal spot for dippers. On that rock there's some white marks, and that is dipper drop-ins, and that's the thing to look for. If you see a rock and you see something white on it, then a dipper will have been on there and left some drop-ins. Now, the way that dippers operate, as in a lot of wildlife, they'll go onto that rock on a regular basis, and they'll fly round, hop, they'll fish in certain areas and come back. And if you can find a rock where it comes back to preen itself, they usually stay there for a while to preen themselves. If you can get prepared and lock onto that rock and wait for that bird to come, you'll get some incredible pictures, and that's all about fieldcraft. So I'm just walking back now, no luck with the dipper down there, but I can hear a tree creeper. So I'm just hanging about a minute and just see if I can spot one. Well, I can definitely hear one. It's like a little shrill, but no luck today. Can't photograph them. Never mind. Wait for this car.
That's good.
Was you filming that?
Yes.
Let's see if I take the buzzard first. Yeah, there was a buzzard just flying over. We're just on this bridge looking over this river. I've noticed there's lots of mayfly, so they're flying around. So we've got two grey wagtails, and they're filling their beaks, so they must have young. So it's great to watch those, because they wag their tail up and down all the time. Even when they're in a tree, they're still wagging the tail. So they're lovely to see. Well, this is our next location for the dipper. There's a mallard down there with 4 chicks. It's just nice to see them as you're walking along, isn't it? Okay, well, this part of the river, it's got overhanging trees, so it's going to make the river that bit darker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set at ISO 800. I'm going at 5.6, f5.6, and that's giving me 320th of a second. So what I'm going to do there is I'm going to increase my ISO to 1000, and that's now at f5.6 giving me a 400th of a second. I'm quite happy with that at the moment, so I'll carry on and see if we can find the dipper. Okay, I've just spotted a dipper up in the distance, so I'm going off nice and steady to see if I can get that. Well, unfortunately some people came down and it flew upstream, so let's get on, let's see if we can find it again. Okay, as you can see here further upstream again, we've got the rocks, we've got the shallow water, perfect for the dipper. If you do get a chance to follow the dipper, you'll really enjoy it, because the way that the head's underwater, when it's running water, to catch, they'll have something like a caddisfly, they'll get a chrysalis. I've seen them with bullhead fish, so they're really interesting to see. But the way that they swim underwater, if you can capture that, it's incredible how they do it. Okay, I'm just on a dipper now. It's quite near to the bushes and it's quite dark where he is, so I'm upping my ISO to 1600. So we've got the dipper there. I think this one's a young one. His breast is not quite that white, so I think he's still got a bit of down there, but he's certainly learnt how to fish. So what I've done there is I've actually fallen on his regular spot where he likes to be. So I've had a few minutes with him. That's great, that is, because then you can hopefully get some better shots. Well, I think we've had some success there. It got spooked further down the river and it's flown up. I think it is a young one, but I think we're there. I think I've got some nice shots. You never know until you get them back on the computer, unfortunately, but they seem to be okay. I ended up going 1250 ISO to get 200th of a second. That's because of the canopy, but if it was still, they should come out okay. When it was bobbing up, they won't, they'll be blurred. That's why I'm on multiple shots, so I can fire a lot of shots out, and hopefully at some point it's still and we can get a shot of it nice and sharp there. But I left the exposure compensation at 0 right the way through. Hope you've enjoyed it, and please, if you have, subscribe, hit the like button, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.